Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Legal restrictions prevent me from saying too much about the Holly Willoughby stalker trial until a verdict is delivered, but undoubtedly, the alleged plot by an obsessive to rape and murder the 43-year-old TV host, which he denies, affected Holly enough that, when the allegations first came to light, she immediately removed herself from the public eye and took time out with her family. The high-profile trial is taking place just days after another obsessive admitted stalking Fern Britton. James Haviland, 63, has been given a 12-month community service order and been barred from contacting her for 10 years after carrying out a pre-planned and well-researched stalking campaign. He sent flowers to the 66-year-old TV presenter's home in Cornwall, with a message saying "You're beautiful," and drove 200 miles to spend a week in a holiday cottage she owns next door, just so he could look into her garden. All of which might sound harmless compared to other cases where violence is threatened, but being stalked on any level invades your peace of mind and makes the victim alter their behavior for fear of an escalation to physical harm, particularly when it becomes clear an obsessive knows where they live. Suddenly, the home that someone regards as their sanctuary becomes a place they feel wary in, feeling unduly startled by any strange noises and looking over their shoulder as they walk out of the door. Taylor Swift has endured a number of stalkers and now carries army-grade bandages for gunshots or stab wounds because, she says, you get enough stalkers trying to break into your house, and you kind of start prepping for bad things. How awful to have to think in that way. Actress Keira Knightley had a stalker who meowed through her letterbox and drew chalk arrows on her doorstep. She ended up moving. Singer and actress Lily Allen was in bed when her stalker broke in, ripped her duvet off and yelled, "F***************************************** bitch." He was eventually caught and detained in a mental health facility, but one can only imagine what a terrifying experience like that does to your own mental health. Celebrity stalkers are alarmingly common, but it happens to non-famous people too. Their stories are just less likely to hit the headlines. And, as highlighted in the Netflix drama Baby Reindeer, men are also stalked. But statistically, it's more likely to happen to women. Anti-stalking charity Paladin takes 5,000 calls a year from those being stalked, but says, victims are still not being heard or receiving the response they deserve and need to be safe. Perpetrators continue with impunity. Sometimes, victims feel they will have to be violently attacked or even murdered before their ordeal will be taken seriously. Many people and agencies, including law enforcement, still do not fully understand stalking behaviors and the risks associated with it, says the Paladin website. Hopefully, high-profile cases being tried in court, like Holly and Fern's, will help facilitate a much-needed change. Kanye West, or whatever he's called these days, prides himself on being fashion-forward when it comes to setting trends. Kim Kardashian used to be Kanye's muse, but since the demise of their marriage, his new dress-up dolly is second wife Bianca Censori, who looks increasingly sad as she trails alongside him in a succession of barely their outfits. Check out this latest one for dinner in Paris, Sacre Bleu. Heaven knows what the city synonymous with understated style made of this sartorial aberration, but I digress. It's reminiscent of the, iconic crystal boob belt donned by naughty's glamour girl Jodie Marsh. So more a case of fashion backward than Justin Timberlake was once one of the biggest pop stars in the world, but when he was pulled over for alleged drink driving in the US last week, the police officer was so young that he hadn't a clue who Justin was. Ouch. Still, as Mickey-taking memes go, at least Justin's arrest mugshot is pretty tame. In fact, it could be a passport photo, unlike actor Nick Nolte, whose mugshot, inset, will haunt him for the rest of his days. Andy Murray is reportedly hoping for a miracle recovery from his latest injury, to let him play Wimbledon. However, considering he underwent an operation for a spinal cyst just over a week ago, it must be unlikely. Murray's fierce tenacity is admirable and won him 2 Wimbledon titles at the height of his career, but he's now 37 and dogged by injury. Surely it's time to hang up the racket and become an in-demand tennis great pundit, but is anyone brave enough to suggest it? At last, Angelina Jolie and I have got something in common. We both have a tattoo of a small bird. Except that hers is on her chest, mine is on my bum and, 40 years on, now more emu in size. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Netflix World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.